Hey guys, what's up? I had a really weird experience today. Actually, it was just not too long ago. After I got off work today, I went and ran some errands, and I ended up going to the grocery store to pick up some different stuff that I was looking for. And there was this couple in the grocery store that were fighting. And I'm not going to give any details because like their race or none of that, none of it really matters. The fact of the matter was, it was a man and a woman, and I believe they had two young children, and they were fighting in the grocery store. And the man was calling the woman every dirty name under the sun, and I mean there are some that I wouldn't never even repeat. And when I was thinking to myself, I was just thinking, what would compel two people to act like that towards one another, especially in a public setting. I mean, there were people who were avoiding the specific aisle that they were in just because they were down there fighting. And this wasn't a very small grocery store. It's a fairly well-known grocery store in the area. And anyway, it escalated and escalated and escalated while I was the only one in that aisle other than them trying to shop. And just out of nowhere, he starts screaming, and he whips this like McDonald's or something cup with orange pop at her, and it like splatters all over the floor. And that was when I lost my cool. I walked up to him and I was like, dude, WTF, seriously. You're in a public place. You need to keep your dirty laundry at home. And he just got persistent, and just his anger escalated so much that pretty soon he was screaming at me. And that was when I pulled out my phone and went, you know what? You need to simmer down, leave me alone, leave her alone, quit this junk, and just settle down, or the police will be here. And it just really got me thinking. Like, I grew up in an abusive home. I was never personally physically abused. There was a lot of verbal and like psychological abuse from my father, but it was more my mom. And I just when I looked at those kids and I saw the look in their face, it really like hit home for me. It was like reliving my past over and over again. And I really just, this video was more than anything just wanting to raise awareness about it, about abusive homes, uh, between parents, when the children get caught in the middle, and just to let any women out there or kids out there that are watching that are going through this, it really does, it gets better. And the best advice I can give you is, if it ever gets out of control, do not be afraid to call the police. Do not. I was terrified to call the police for a long time when I was a kid, and the one time that I actually did call the police, it ended up pretty much saving my mother's life. So do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to reach out to people and talk to them, regardless of what your parents say. I know when I was a kid, it was always, don't tell your friends about this at school, they'll think we're weird, and whatever. Just really cliche, like, stupid stuff. But just don't be afraid to tell somebody. Don't be afraid to talk it out. Do not be afraid to do anything. And if you need to alert the authorities, do so. Even if it means that you have to leave your house for a while, it's in your best interest, and they know it's in your best interest. So just hang in there, stay strong, and don't be afraid to put your foot down and say enough is enough.